Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Friday. This week, I am joined once again by the fabulous Stephen Seidler from CMG Home Loans. And I asked Stephen if he'd come on this program this week because last week he posted something on LinkedIn about using your tax refund towards your home buying costs. And I thought this was really interesting. And I wanted just to loop in Stephen to get a little bit more about what this is and how it works. So, Stephen, welcome.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Tricia. Yes, as we're getting towards tax refund season, we really like to, in the home buying business, this is all about preparation. The more you prepare, the better chance you have, the better the chances you have for success. So certainly with tax refunds, which a lot of people are getting, putting these towards things like your down payment or your closing costs or upgrades and repairs for buying a home. There's lots of great avenues to use your money for your down payment.
Okay, so let's start with the basic. This program, is this something that your company has developed, or is it something that was out there anyway?
Sure. Well, we have two specific things. One, what got us started talking, Tricia, was just about using your tax refund to some sort of home buying advantage. But what that also brought up what was something that is unique to CMG Home Loans that we offer, which is called HomefundIt, which is virtually a GoFundMe program so that first-time home buyers can crowdsource their down payment, which is huge. We're all using technology and crowdsourcing for things when we have challenges in life. Well, why not use it to our benefit? Our company has put together a program where you can use all of your family and friends to crowdsource your down payment, ultimately, that you're saving for your home, which is often the biggest hurdle in buying a home nowadays.
Okay, I'm going to back you up there. So,
Sure.
effectively, what you're saying, this HomefundIt program is a GoFundMe account that you can use to put your tax refund into and then share it with other people if they want to help you. Say, we were talking earlier, you had an example of if you had a wedding, and you want to share it with the guests, say, here's your
Right.
GoFund. Is that correct? Is
Yeah,
that how this works?
absolutely. And there's a couple different positive layers in here. One of the reasons that you might want to put your own funds in there is that it gives up to a $2,000 grant, a 2-for-1 match on dollars that go in there. So if you want to start this with a big bang and you're able to put in some of your tax refund money, then you can get up to the maximum $2,000 grant, which is a nice start. That's free money that's getting put into your account. And that's, I believe, just at a 2-for-1. Correct. For every $1 unit pledged, you get $2. Right. So up to the $2,000. So that means that in addition to all of the crowdsourcing, and weddings are a great one for first-time home buyers, where instead of doing a shopping registry list, you can give this link out to everyone, and everyone can start to put money into your fund, your HomefundIt program, so that you have down payment of funds when you're ready to buy the home.
Okay, so is this tax-free? If everything I put in there, do I not pay tax on it? I mean, if it's a refund from the government or whatever, is it tax-free or is there tax on this?
Correct. No, there's no taxes involved in this. Your tax refund is generally coming. That's, tax-free if we want to look at it that way. So you could supercharge your first deposit into your HomefundIt account. And this can be for people that are saving money 6 months ahead of time before buying, or 12 months ahead of time, or even 2 years ahead of time. You can be sharing this out on your social media platforms. And we were saying that your tax refund could be the first big deposit that could go into the HomefundIt program. But then you can, again, crowdsource from all the others to help moms, dad, sister, brother, uncle, friends, and everyone else that wants to help you on your journey.
Okay, so anybody who puts money into that, it's tax-free for me?
Right, on both sides, correct. You're not paying any
Tax-free for
taxes,
them?
and they're not paying any taxes, correct.
Okay, beautiful. So I love that. Everybody likes a bit of tax-free. And the grant. So say I have 2,500 in that. What is my grant? Is that extra money you're giving me?
Correct. It is actual money. CMG Financial, it will give $2 for every $1 collected.
Up to
So up to
2,000.
$2,000 or 1% of the purchase price. So in California, certainly it's 2,000 is the max because the purchase prices are so high. So if you get at least $1,000 deposited, you will get a $2,000 grant. If you put more than that, that's the max. So if you get $10,000 deposited from family and friends, your grant is still the $2,000.
2,000. So if I have 1,000 in there, I effectively have 3,000.
Correct, which is
Okay.
huge.
And it can only be used on home purchases, obviously, or
Correct.
closing costs.
First-time home
Anything to
buyers.
do. Okay,
Right.
and that's what I was going to come to. Who's it for? It like I can't use it. I have a home. You know.
Correct. First-time home buyers generally in our industry are defined as someone who hasn't owned a home in the most recent 3 years. So it doesn't mean that you really have to be a first-time home buyer, but if you've owned a home or currently own a home, then you don't qualify. If you're a first-time home buyer, you haven't owned a home in the most recent 3 years.
So anybody who's out there thinking of buying a home in the next few years, there's no
Right.
cap on it being 2 years or 5 years or anything.
No,
No cap.
no, assuming all of the
So
systems are still around in the future.
yeah, but this is kind of a no-brainer, great way to get
Correct.
your deposit, right?
Correct.
So how do people get started? Who do they contact? Do they contact you? Is there,
Yes, any CMG Home Loans does loans in all 50 states. So if you're watching this outside of California, I'm licensed in California, so can certainly help you directly. If you have any questions about this, please reach out to me. Thank you, Tricia, for the numbers down below. That is all good info. Best ways to get me there. Shoot me an email, pick up the phone and give me a call, and I'll give you specifics to your situation. If not, we'll hook you up with a different CMG home loan officer in another state.
Well, Stephen, this is brilliant. I think this is our first 5-minute Friday that is not 15 minutes. So
yes,
that's
get your
win.
free money for a down payment. It sounds silly, but it's a program that we're really trying to help first-time home buyers get into new homes.
No, I love this. I think this is really phenomenal. And again, it's called HomefundIt program.
Yes.
It's basically a GoFundMe to start your first home.
Yes.
I'm actually going to get my son to start doing this, even though he's probably a good long way off, because like you say, it's not going to expire. And it's an ingenious idea. So well done. Well done, you guys, for coming up with this. I love it. And I hope this video is useful to anybody out there looking at starting or looking to get their kids out of their home into the first home. And like I said before, reach out to Stephen. And if Stephen can't help you, if you're not in California, he'll put you in touch with someone who can. Stephen, thank you so much for joining me once again. This has been phenomenal. I love this information. Thank you.
Thanks, Tricia, for all you do. See you next time.